Welcome back. I am playing more Agatha Christie, and then there were none. Last we left off, the maid fainted, and now ads play, and I can't get them to stop. I have a membership that's supposed to be ad-free, and I have not been able to fix it. So, of course, I had to replay the game because I was not able to save before. But now that these ads are popping up, sometimes I get the opportunity to save if I'm quick enough. So, yeah.
And his biggest fan, Mary, here. Game on.
Don't really want to listen to it. So now I don't have to keep replaying it, at least. My Mac keyboard apparently doesn't have a, what do you call it? An escape button. And escape is the button that you use to get to the save menu, and I don't have it. So I think we're supposed to go in here to her room, and that's where we give him.
Perhaps we can talk later. For now, I must see to my patient.
I brought your bag, dude.
Thank you, Mr. Narracott. I am in your debt. Okay. Perhaps we can talk later. For now, I must see to my patient.
Alright, now... I need to go back out. Is there a way back to the hallway from right here? I still didn't get my sandwich. Because I haven't eaten. Oh, they're gonna starve me. They're gonna starve me. So now what I need to do is I need to see if it will let me.
Now, Rogers, tell us about that extraordinary voice.
It was Mr. Owen, sir. In his letter, he wrote to me to put it on the gramophone once you were all settled in here after dinner.
That was Mr. Owen's voice?
You doubt that it was?
No. I thought I recognized it. I'm sure I'm mistaken.
A disgraceful practical joke.
You think it was a joke?
What else could it be?
I will need to hear more evidence before offering an opinion.
Mr. Marston and I carried Mrs. Rogers to her room. I gave her a mild sedative. She's resting comfortably.
Whoever it was on that recording, that person knows or has taken the trouble to find out a good deal about us all. He was correct about Seton. I presided at the trial, but all I did was execute a guilty man.
I remember the case. As I recall, there was some talk.
Happily, guilt and innocence are decided by those of us qualified to make a judgment, not by gossip. Of course, there is one omission in that recording. Mr. Narracott, of course. Although to hear Mr. Blore tell it, he might have earned a place on that list had Mr. Owen been so inclined.
Okay, so... Ah, shit. Another ad. I definitely need to figure out how to stop these ads from playing, because I'm not going to finish this game today. So... And I hope that you can hear me fine. I did some adjusting to the
Days
mic.
like this, call for Irish Spring Body Wash. Fresh, cool Irish scent.
You look good today. Even better now.
Irish Spring cleans a man up right.
It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be working.
Okay, I put the tubes in there now.
It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be working. It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be working. It's got power, but it still doesn't seem to be working.
Guess that doesn't work. Let's see if we can talk to any of these people. Can't talk to them.
Any truth to the accusation against you?
Fellow got hold of a detestable rumor, nothing more. Arthur Richmond was one of my officers. I sent him on a reconnaissance, he was killed. Natural course of events in wartime.
Thank you, General. Any truth to the accusation against you?
About that child, Cyril Hamilton. I was nursery governess to him.
Will you tell me how it happened?
I'd like to tell you. Cyril was forbidden to swim out far. One day, my attention was distracted. I couldn't get there in time. It was awful. But it wasn't my fault. At the inquest, the coroner exonerated me. Oh, and his mother. She was so kind. If she didn't blame me, why should this awful thing be said?
Are you sure you're telling me everything?
I'm telling you all I'm going to, Mr. Narracott.
What brought you here to Shipwreck Island?
I was engaged through the Skilled Women's Agency to be Mrs. Owen's personal secretary for the remainder of the summer. Then I hope to return to teaching.
Much obliged for your assistance, Miss Claythorne. Any truth to the accusation against you?
I remember Seton perfectly well. Playwright.
Oh my god, god damn it.
You say, rain delay, Patrick, and his biggest fan, Mary.
It's really driving me nuts. Next time I'll have this fixed. Ugh. Apparently having the membership does not help.
You say, rain delay, Patrick.
It plays over and over and over and over again. Oh my god. So we've missed most of what he was saying.
Now is not the time for chatter.
Let's talk to him really quick before another ad plays.
Any truth to the accusation against you?
Owen did his research well. The accusation is absolutely true. I don't see that you've earned the right to any details, though.
Damn.
Will you tell me how it happened?
Oh, it was written up in the papers at the time. A story of self-preservation, pure and simple. A hunting party lost in the bush. The great white hunter checks the food supplies, assesses his chances, and clears out on his own.
Leaving 21 men to die.
Not very Puka Sahib, I'm afraid.
What brought you here to Shipwreck Island?
Owen's attorney, a man named Archibald Morris, rang up one day. Wanted to give me 100 guineas to join this house party. I was to put myself at Owen's disposal in case my rather specialized talents were required.
What specialized talents would those be?
You might say I'm a good man in a scrap.
That'll be all, Mr. Lombard.
Alright, so let me hang tight for a second. Another ad might play during the talking. But I'm gonna play this game till I finish, pretty much. Then we're gonna get on case 2 of Murder, She Wrote, because my first recording kind of messed up. So I need to get that fixed and uploaded. And then I still have I think it's Nightmare Falls or Night Falls, something. I don't know if I'm gonna play that. I definitely need to get back into my horror games, but it's just I don't know. What else? ABC Murders. I have that. That is equivalent to the Sherlock game. Have you ever played that or seen a playthrough of? I can't remember the actual title, but it was the latest Sherlock that came out 2 years ago, I think. And then I gotta figure out what else to play. So, I mean, give me your suggestions because it definitely helps me to know that I'm not sitting here just talking to myself. And I do appreciate the people who do reach out. It's just sometimes I do get, yeah, there's the ad. Sometimes
You say rain delay, Patrick, and his
people who kind of promote themselves in my comments, and you haven't seen that because I don't let those comments post because they're kind of rude. I don't go to other people's videos and promote myself. I just, you know, do my tags and things like that, and you know, hope that it brings people. I have not really been. Let's get this guy.
Any truth to the accusation against you?
Look, Narracott, if that's what you want to call yourself. The rules have changed. Can't you see that? The past is past. It's the present we should be worrying about. Something is not right here.
Wait.
Will you tell me how it happened?
All right. Perhaps I was doing the odd favor for the Purcells. But if your brother was framed, I had nothing to do with it. Yes, they paid me to perjure myself about Landor. Thanks to them, I was able to put enough away to set up my own detective agency. Nothing fancy, but I've been straight ever since, I swear.
Landor died.
He got penal servitude for life and died in Dartmoor a year later. Not my fault he was such a delicate man.
What brought you here to Shipwreck Island?
I run a little detective agency in Plymouth these days. I'm on a job. To protect Mrs. Owen's jewels, the letter said. Mrs. Owen, my foot. I don't believe there's any such person.
That'll do, Mr. Bloor. Any truth to the accusation against you?
I have always acted in accordance with the dictates of my conscience. I have nothing with which to reproach myself.
Will you tell me how it happened?
It was some time before I found out she was what they call in trouble. Her parents were decent folk, too. I'm glad to say they did not condone her behavior when I told them of it.
What happened to Beatrice?
Naturally, I did not keep her an hour under my roof. No one shall ever say that Emily Brent condoned immorality.
How did she die?
Not content with having one sin on her conscience, she committed a still graver sin. She took her own life, threw herself in the river. If she had behaved like a decent young woman, she'd be alive today.
You have no regrets?
She made an excellent breakfast. I miss that. Fresh juice every day.
I overheard you mention St. Trebnick to Miss Claythorne.
I was staying at a seaside hotel near St. Trebnick this same week of August 4 years ago. That boy Cyril Hamilton drowned near there. It was the talk of the town. His half-brother was much older. Hugo, I think his name was. Cyril was a vile child, by all accounts, but first in line for the family title and estates. When he died, it all went to Hugo. He was just about Miss Claythorne's age. There was talk of something between them.
You're suggesting Vera let the boy drown so the man she loved could inherit?
That would be idle gossip. I don't indulge in idle gossip. I've only told you the facts of the case as I remember them.
What brought you here to Shipwreck Island?
I received a letter with a signature that was not very easy to read. It purported to be from a woman I'd met at a certain summer resort 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay, so the ad is popping up again. I don't know if it's recording the ad. But I can't do anything when the ad is up. So, if you just see me just moving my mouse around and you don't see the ad, that's why there's an ad playing right now. I definitely hope that...
On them. Of course it was a pure accident. They rushed out of some cottage or other. Beastly nuisance. English roads are hopeless, of course. Can't get up a decent pace on them. Well, anyway, it wasn't my fault.
What's happening? He's getting drunk as fuck. Whoa. Whoa. Oh shit. What?
This man is dead.
Holy shit. It's a note to you kids. Don't drink. Oh my gosh, what? I just missed like an entire scene. I feel crazy because I don't know what the hell happened. Alright.
Did Marston choke to death? You can call it choking if you like. He died of asphyxiation right enough. Was Marston poisoned? Can't say exactly. Everything points to one of the cyanides. No distinctive smell of prussic acid. Probably potassium cyanide. It acts pretty well instantaneously.
Did you know Marston before he arrived here today?
Not I. Personally or professionally.
What was the gossip concerning the Seaton case?
I'm not one to spread gossip to just anyone about a man as distinguished as Justice Wargrave. If I was certain about it, perhaps. But I'm not.
Was there something in the whiskey?
Yes, without a doubt.
Could he have been murdered?
Not my line of country. I'm a doctor, not a detective.
What do you think that record means?
A disgraceful and heartless practical joke, I suppose.
That is all for now, Dr. Armstrong.
I know it's not suicide, so I don't need to ask him.
Thank you kindly, Judge.
I don't need to ask anybody if it's suicide.
You seem to be a remarkably perceptive girl, Miss Claythorne.
Why, thank you, Mr. Narracott.
Is there anything you can tell me about our fellow castaways?
Castaways? You make it sound so...
Romantic?
I was going to say dramatic. Let me see. No one has confided...
Fuck.
Thank you, Lombard.
Oop, I miss people.
Thank you, General. Stay well.
Okay, so I need to go look at this. Look at this.
I can't see anything of interest.
Okay, so what do I do? What do I do?
Nothing else to see about that?
I can't see anything of interest. I see nothing remarkable. I don't need it, and I'm no pack rat. No need to call unnecessary attention to my snooping.
I shouldn't do that. I need to have my wits about me. I shouldn't do that. I need to have my wits about me.
I see nothing remarkable.
Let's do an experiment somewhere. But, where?
A radiator. You can't have enough of them, really.
New area. Ooh, look at this.
Wargrave on justice. I can only imagine the egotism that lurks within those pages. It's a book holder. Seems like a long time since it's been used. A rather beautifully made globe of the world. That's Shipwreck Island. Those currents appear quite deadly. Those currents appear quite deadly. Sticklehaven. Hopefully I'll live to see the place again.
Damn it. Well, at least I'll get to save. Hopefully.
Greg and Tanya wanted to update their kitchen, but they had a maximum budget of $3.25. So today we're doing a paper towel install using sparkle with a hint of color. Take a look at your new kitchen. Wow!
Sparkle with a hint of color, just right for your style.
If you hear a noise, I'm smoking hookah. I'm not doing any drugs, I promise.
The drawer is locked.
Okay. Somebody been like stamping the inside of that drawer. Ooh. Got a lot now. Yes. Damn. I'm taking everything. Okay.
The drawer is locked. That looks like the jetty here on the island. He looks quite happy. She a little less so.
Damn. She does not look happy at all. Okay. Let's take this one. Take stock.
The storm is kicking up something fierce. Besides, my time would be better used snooping around inside at the moment. Let me examine this further.
House.
This could use a closer look.
Village, orchard, jetty, shipwreck summit, apiary. Alright, so we're about to get killed by bees. Alright.
Let me examine this further.
Powerful friends. Want to shine some light on the matter? Flowery speeches may win you a few friends. You and Owen.
I see nothing remarkable.
Desk lamp with a bulb.
Normally, I would never violate someone's privacy this way. However, given the circumstances, I will examine the entries for clues and transcribe any passages I find pertinent. Nothing else to see about that.
Ink pad and a stamp. A roll of sellotape. Burden or...
Property of Teresa Robson.
I transcribed the interesting passages into my notebook.
Devon's Shores? A book on the history of the South Devon Coast?
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Alright. Apparently we're gonna have to do some real detective work here. Ugh, no, I'm terrible. And I'm not even using a walkthrough right now because I didn't pull one up, but we'll figure it out together. Alright, Robson's diary. That whole section of the house isn't really important to me anymore. I rarely venture past the game room. So there's a secret passageway somewhere. Let's find it. Here we go. Yes. Damn it. Didn't move. Didn't move. Nope. Just taking all the books. So it was a cliche passageway. So okay. So we need to order these books.
I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
Copy all this down.
I've already learned all I can. I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook. I transcribed the pertinent passages in my notebook.
I feel like you do.
I think I heard a click. I could be imagining it, though.
And then I think this. No. Take that back. This one.
I think I heard a click. I could be imagining it, though.
And then this one goes here. Yes! Figure that one out. Alright. What we got here? Oh. Do I have those tubes anymore? I do.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Okay, let's try this one.
It's a shortwave radio. It could be useful if I could get it working. It seems to be missing quite a few parts.
Do I have anything else? What about the desk lamp?
That came apart rather easily.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense. That isn't going to help. That doesn't make sense. It's a shortwave radio. It could be useful if I could get it working.
Damn it. Another ad. It's actually getting really interesting. So there's a lot to do. That first puzzle was pretty easy. Putting things together to make them work. Don't know if I could do that.
This is an odd sort of power cord. It doesn't seem to fit into a regular socket.
Okay. So what would it go into? Ah!
It sounds like some fishermen arguing. I need a way to try and contact them.
Perhaps another time. It's a shortwave radio. It could be useful if I could get it working. It seems to be missing quite a few parts.
I need something to go here.
Boxes. Nothing of use in them. Boxes. Nothing of use in them. Boxes. Nothing of use in them.
There's a safe here.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
You didn't dial in any combination.
Let me examine this further.
Talk is cheap and rumors can be ugly. Keep your secret safe, you unknown. Okay, so...
This could use a closer look.
Cipher, King James, Song of Solomon 3. Alright. Where is my King James Bible?
I see nothing remarkable. I'm afraid it's stuck that way. This is neither the time nor the place.
Well, let's check out what I have. Birding on Devon Shores. Maybe 8:15:49. No, there's no 8 here. 8. Oh shit, I passed it.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
Let's try that again. Oh fuck, another ad.
You say, rain delay. Patrick and his biggest fan Mary here. Game on. Days like this, call for Irish Spring Body Wash.
I just want to get one more puzzle solved before I end this video. They're doing two. They're doing 2 ads now. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna have to end this video and get this ad thing fixed, and then pick up later. I definitely want to save it, so I want one of those ads that bring me to the pause screen. So let's bring it back to 0. Let's check out what else we have here. Safe. There's a safe hidden in the room behind a bookcase in the library. The room itself appears military in purpose. Okay. Newspaper clipping, Lombard's agreement, Marston's telegram, Brent's letter, Mackenzie's letter, 8th of August. Just anything. Wargrave. No. Wayfind? 1240. August 8th. 8/8. 1240? Maybe? I'm just safe passage. Page 11. 19, 23, 27. Okay, 11, 19, 23, 27. Oops. 11.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
That's not it. Setting up with the floor keys. 35, 89, 145, 1874. So maybe. Oops. No, that's not it either. Alright, well. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to look up the code because I can't find it.
You say, rain delay. Patrick and his biggest fan, Mary, here. Game on. Days like this. Called for Irish Spring Body Wash. Fresh, cool Irish scent.
You look good today. Even better now.
Irish Spring cleans a man up right.
Let's see. I'm looking. These damn ads keep playing.
You say, rain delay. Patrick and his biggest fan, Mary, here. Game on. Days like this. Called for Irish Spring Body Wash. Fresh, cool Irish scent.
You look good today. Even better now.
Irish Spring cleans a man up right.
Yeah, my save game is great. Oops. Damn it. Ugh.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination. The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination. The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
Damn it. Ugh.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination. The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
Okay. So, go left to 28. Right? No, fuck. It's the wrong way.
The handle jiggles but won't open. I must have dialed in the wrong combination.
Okay, so... Oh, fuck. Another ad.
Greg and Tanya wanted to update their kitchen, but they had a maximum budget of $3.25. So today we're doing a paper towel install using sparkle with a hint of color. Take a look at your new kitchen. Wow!
Sparkle with a hint of color. Just right for your style.
Alright. Left, 28. Right, 11. Left, 49.
I think I heard a click. I could be imagining it, though. Aha! It's open.
There we go. Okay. Oh, that's my one and only walkthrough. He's gonna put this whole thing in his pocket. Oh my god, how does that happen? What the fuck are you wearing? You wearing Jinkos or something, dude? Okay, there's another puzzle. This one should be... I'm gonna use the walkthrough on this one too, because I'm never gonna get this, because I gotta finish.
There's something in this drawer. It's a lone raven-shaped earring. There's something in this drawer. It's a fragment of a document. That swapped the positions of the two drawers.
Okay, so I know what this needs to say. R U L E T H E.
There's something in this drawer. It looks like some sort of microphone.
Yes. I need that.
There's something in this drawer. It's a card with some writing on it.
V.
Rule the waves. Of course. What's this? A secret door.
Another secret door. Woo! And an ad. Yay. Okay, so I'm guessing that I will be able to stop this after a minute.
With Hotels.com's rewards program, for every 10 nights you stay, you get one free, which is great for families. Finally!
At least the ads aren't that long, so I can't.
I'm surprised the electricity still works in here.
Wait a minute. I think I'm going too far. I feel like somebody's gonna shut the door on me, so let me just do this.
This could use a closer look.
Unless it's a fishing boat, and the sea is mean.
Hello, hello. Can anyone hear me? This is a distress call.
Quit meddling. You'd better keep your head down, Maricourt, or I'll lob it right off.
What the
What was that? Clearly Owen does not want me here.
What the fuck? That was creepy as hell.
This bears a closer look.
Ooh, used to be like a certificate or something.
I can't see anything of interest. I see nothing remarkable.
Let's get the hell out of here. God. I'm kind of scared to go down here now. What's going on? Here first. How's he fitting all this shit in his pockets? Like, really?
The water here is rather calm compared to the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip. The water here is rather calm compared to the waves crashing against the rest of this benighted tip.
I don't like this one bit. Wait, what was that?
Fascinating. It looks like some kind of single-person submersible. Clearly damaged beyond repair, though.
Old submarine?
Impossible to tell what was once stored in these barrels.
Another ad.
Greg and Tanya wanted to update their kitchen, but they had a maximum budget of $3.25. So today we're doing a paper towel install using sparkle with a hint of color. Take a look at your new kitchen. Wow!
Sparkle with a hint of color. Just right for your style.
Gosh. That commercial is so annoying because I can't mute it. I think I just got a paddle? No, I got, yeah, oars. Okay, so let's see what's in here. I'm going too deep into the abyss right now. I should probably stop. But I'm getting invested in this game now.
I can't get to the bulb. The wire casing is rusted over. This is neither the time nor the place.
Hey, you gotta try everything, right?
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but... Ooh.
This panel seems out of place.
Wait a minute, go back!
I won't do that.
You won't? You cheat on me. That woman!
This panel seems out of place. There's something here I need.
Ah, you need a shovel?
These timbers are all that stand between me and being buried alive.
Oh shit, no! I don't like that at all.
It's tightly locked.
Okay. So let's get out of here before you die. Before somebody discovers I'm down here and shuts the door on me. I'm gonna be locked inside of a safe. So let's get out of here. I'll turn this light off so nobody knows I was here. Shut the door, man, really? Shut one of the doors. Oh my god, Patrick. Do you not know how to snoop? Okay, so...
Locked.
Shit, people are locking doors on me now. Alright, so... I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here. Because I have gotten to save a little bit. And, I gotta get these ads fixed because they're driving me nuts. So, like, favorite, subscribe if you want more.
Greg and Tanya wanted to update their kitchen, but they had a maximum budget of $3.25. So today we're doing a paper towel install using sparkle with a hint of color. Take a look at your new kitchen. Wow!
Sparkle with a hint of color, just right for your style.